What's up, crew? How's everybody doing today? Welcome, welcome. Happy Thursday. Let me know if you can see me. Let me know if you can hear me. What's up, Eric? What's up, Kathleen and Sharon and Sonia and Debbie and Barb? How are you? All right, let me know if you guys can see me, hear me okay. I think we should be all good. And then we'll hop on Facebook. We'll get some of the Facebook crew in here. And then we'll get going, right? Thumbs up, let's go. Get it going. Can see you in here, awesome. What's up, Barb? What's up, Eric? What's up, Tina? What's up, Michael? How are you? Jana, how you doing? See and hear perfectly, amazing. What's up, Leanne? All right, so had a different plan for today, and all of the requests I've been getting were to show some different things with Bling Anything with the cups. So I switched up today, and we're going to do that. We're going to do that. So I'll show you a few of the different ones that we've done. I know a lot of you guys have seen these already. And I'll hop over to Facebook here as well so we can get some more people on Facebook. Give me a second here. What's up, Kathleen? What's up, Rita? How are you? So let's hop over to Facebook here. We'll get them on as well. What's up, Facebook? How you guys doing? We are live on YouTube. If you want more camera angles, head over to YouTube. You're going to see more camera angles over on YouTube. But we are rocking and rolling. Let's go. Let's go. So let me show you a few of the different ones that we have. Uh-oh. You know what I'm seeing here? Hold on a second. It's showing our live as unlisted for some reason. Anybody else seeing that? Which means other people can't see it. This is weird. I haven't seen this before. Give me a minute and let me check. Viewer activity, stream health. It's showing as unlisted, which is weird. Yeah, it shows unlisted for you as well. That is so weird. I've never seen this before. Because I was looking and then there were 23 people here and I was like, what's going on? Shows unlisted for you as well. I need to make it public. I'm not sure if it'll allow me to. Wow, we're live though. Details. That is weird. Let me see if it'll allow me to edit it at all. Public. Done. Save. Did you guys get an alert about it? Okay, I just switched it. Let's see if it actually switched it live here. Does it show up any different for you guys now? You got a notification from the... Yeah, I had a hard time finding the video also. That is weird. No alerts. So I just switched it around. Hopefully it'll show as public now. Because if it's unlisted, only somebody who has the link is able to see it. I see some of you got the alert from the app. Did you get the alert from the app or the alert from the YouTube? Okay, so it looks like we may be good now. I just listed it as public. The alert you got was for Facebook. So we may be better now. That was weird. It no longer shows as unlisted anymore? Okay, awesome. Okay, so that's good. Not showing unlisted now. Perfect. So the biggest thing and the most difficult thing now is going to be getting it out to people, right? It's going to be hard to get it out to people because I don't think anybody got an alert on YouTube about it. Went from email to YouTube and it's still saying unlisted. I wonder if I restart it real quick. I wonder if it'll send an alert out. Unlisted is gone, had to refresh. Okay, so if you refresh, then the unlisted should be gone. Dale, you can't find the YouTube? Can't locate it on YouTube? Okay, here's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to kill this YouTube and redo it. So give me about 5-10 minutes, okay? So I'll stay with you on Facebook here because it doesn't look like anybody got the alert either. So we'll restart it. We'll restart it on YouTube. So I'm going to end this on YouTube quick now, and then we're going to restart it, okay? Because the biggest thing is it's not going out to more people. I see refreshed and it's fine. Refreshed and it's fine. The thing I'm worried about is it not sending the alert out. Yeah, I mean if we're streaming okay, I think we should be all right. It's showing as live on YouTube now. Now you guys are able to find it on YouTube. As long as people can find it on YouTube, then we'll go with it. I think YouTube's okay now. I see we're hovering around 60 people, which normally we're at 150 people right when we show on. Let's see here. I got it through my email. Got it through Facebook alert, not YouTube. Okay. You did find it on YouTube? Okay, we're just going to stay here. Make it easier, because then it'll confuse everybody. We're just going to stay here. Let's make it easier. And then more and more people will start to come in as they figure it out. I know, it won't let you send a new alert. It's weird. It's weird. So, Facebookers, I put the link on Facebook right here for you guys to find it on YouTube as well if you haven't found it yet. Email, YouTube Live, got it. Got the alert. Alert just came through for YouTube. Oh, that's sweet. Okay, we're good to go then. I'm glad I didn't jump the gun. Alert just came through, just got a YouTube alert. Awesome, now the numbers will start climbing. All right, let's go. Yeah, see, we're already up to 90. Now it's starting to go. Beautiful. So here's the deal. Like I said, I had planned on doing something else today, but I decided that we're going to do this cup thing because I had a ton of different emails, a ton of different people asking questions as far as with the pack. So I did update that pack as well, just to let you guys know. That pack is updated, and let me get the Facebook comments over here as well so I can see you guys. But that pack is now updated, so if you downloaded it the other day, when we first released it, just make sure that you go re-download it because it has new files on it, okay? So it has a basic template file, and then it also has the 2 and 3 color versions of some of them, and the way that I did this glitter cup here. Okay? And we're going to make something kind of like this today. And I don't know how many of you guys were on the Facebook Live last night, but I popped on Facebook real quick to show you a new one that I did. And it's pretty cool, but I want to show you within the software how you can make these types of things. And then also just for you guys to be able to think outside the box and make your own as well. So as you guys always ask, hey, how can we make our own? I love that you have the template. I love that you have this. How can we do something a little bit different? That's what I always like to do. I like to do things that are different, okay? So I'm going to run through the cups that I've kind of done so far and all the different materials I've used, okay? This one here was done with one of the templates from the template pack, and this was done with the TRW Reflex sign vinyl. So when the light hits this one, it's going to reflect, okay? And I did a little cutout here just to be able to always have that area for if you're bringing it into Starbucks or whatever and you're checking it off, pretty sweet. This one just done with sign vinyl, and then I customized it with Madison on it. This one again that I showed just a minute ago, this one was done with Bling Anything material. And then it was also glitter, a big piece of white glitter. And then I layered the red glitter on top of that, and then the blue glitter on top of that. Okay? Then we did this one in the live the other night that turned out freaking sweet, right? So this one is the Ocean Blue Blast Reflect Heat Transfer Vinyl with the black rainbow underneath it, which is the full template of it, and pressed on top again to the Bling Anything material to give that look and super, super comfortable feel to it as well. And then the one that I did yesterday, was this one here. So this one, I just did a full scene with it, okay? And this one here, you'll see, it has, I'm not sure if you can really tell, but yeah, you can. I can see it in the picture here. That's the brick heat transfer vinyl. See it? So that's brick with Ocean Blue Reflect, with the lemon yellow glitter, and then Madison and the little rays around the sun is black rainbow. So that again is going to kind of how I'm going to show you what I did and how I created this. And yes, we're going to make a template pack. We don't have it yet. Okay, I just did this. But I'm going to do a template pack with like a summer scene like this as well, which will be pretty cool. Okay? So I actually went, well, Lorene, your best place to get the cups are at different Starbucks, like Starbucks inside of a Target or inside of a mall or something like that. Lorene just went, she got 12 at one place, 9 at another place. And you can see they're $3 each. So they aren't crazy expensive. $3 each. But again, like I've been telling everybody, it has nothing to do with it having to be a Starbucks cup, right? That's what everybody likes, but it can just be a regular tumbler like Kristen did. She took one of the templates, rearranged it, and made it for a 30-ounce tumbler. That looked awesome. So that's kind of what my goal is here today as well, is to kind of show you kind of what I did in order to make it. All right? All right, so first things first, and I showed this the other day, couple different ways you can make a template for a cup. Number one is you can just grab the cup, grab a piece of paper, wrap it around, okay, and then just use an X-Acto knife or a pair of scissors and trim around it while it's taped on there. And that's what I did with this. And then once you have this piece of paper here, lay it flat on a surface, take a picture of it with your camera, bring it into what I brought into the TRW Design Wizard and CorelDRAW, and trace it out. Okay? So I have a few different templates that I was working at with that. Now, is it going to be perfect right off the start? No, but it's going to be really close. Okay? And that's what you're looking for. So then you're going to measure from this edge to get it to the right size and so on. So that's pretty cool and a pretty easy way to do it. Another way to do it, which I like this way, the template I went off of was this way. Some people like to take a cup. You can cut the cup, so I cut the bottom off and the little top off. Because this cup isn't really a real hard plastic, you can flatten it out. And then, again, tape it down, take a picture of this to be able to create your template as well. And the cool thing is, no matter what you're doing, whether you're doing it for a Yeti, whether you're doing it for a Tervis tumbler, whether you're doing it for a Starbucks cup, it really doesn't matter. The biggest thing is just getting that template created. And once you have the template created, then you can get as creative as you want with the actual design, right? And that's where it gets fun. So I am going to flip the camera around here. Facebook, I'm going to bring you guys over here as well. Let me flip you around. And I'm going to kind of give you an idea and show you how I did a few of these things. All right, so you guys everybody should be able to see my screen now, correct? What's up, Kim? How are you? What's up, Shelly? What's up, Carmela on Facebook? Morgan, Tammy, Joe, what's up, buddy? How you doing, Tammy? So here's the deal. The templates, just to let you know, the templates on the website are right here. So with the 4th of July sale that we have going on right now, everything's 70% off. Okay? Everything's 70% off. So with this template pack now, remember, I updated it the other day. So now with this template pack, you're going to get the 2-color and the 3-color versions as well. Jackie, appreciate your support. Welcome to the Little League membership. So that there is where you're going to get your templates. Now, some of the patterns I'm going to be using today. Now, biggest thing is you do need the TRW Design Wizard to use the Magic Pattern Pack, because it installs into kind of our software, okay? So the Magic Pattern Pack is what I'm going to be using today to show you how you can just add some patterns really easy to do these types of cups, okay? So let's come over here and I'm going to show you the one that I did for this cup here, okay? So this is for kind of the scene that I did here. So with this scene, basically, can everybody see my screen okay? So basically, there's my template layout, okay? And then I have it where it has the little cuts. You don't have to have the little cuts there. You can take those out if you want. I have those there to be able to show all of the different drink options, basically, just for this cup. So not something you have to have there, all right? But there's the picture of this right here, okay? That's the picture of this when I was just holding it kind of on my light board, so it would all show through good. Then you can see what I did is I traced around it, and you can use any of your tools in CorelDRAW or whatever software you have. I traced around it, got it to the size that I needed, so I knew the top left edge and the top right edge needed to be right at about 11.3 inches, okay? So that's at 11.3 inches. Copy the circle on the inside there. Then I have my template here. And what's really cool about this, guys, is just kind of create your template here, like in a box. And then once this is all grouped together, when you have the wizard, you basically click on this, click on kind of the layout that you created, and then it just drops it in there. And then that's done. That's pretty crazy, isn't it? So now that kind of formed to that template. Now, I did have to do some adjusting on this. And the reason why I had to do some adjusting is when I first did it, and I'll show you here. So if I take this area here, and I'm just going to get rid of these edges here so it's a fill. So you can see there. And then the biggest thing, when I bring this over, you can't do it if the circle is already there. So if I did this and dropped it, it's going to give an error because it's seeing that circle in there. Okay? So what you'll want to do, and this is the way that I have the template set up, is just have the circle as its own layer there. But it's got to stay in the same spot, right? And then you're saying, okay, I have this and this. Drop that in there, send it to the back, and there's my circle of where kind of that logo shows through. Right? And then once you have that, what I had to do is my girl here and the umbrella was shifted a little bit to the left. So I had to adjust it a little bit, and I had to move her a little bit to the right. I had to add a little bit more sand in the silhouette there to be able to do it. So it just makes it super easy once you have that initial template just to drop it in there as far as whatever type of scene you want. Okay, does that make sense to everybody? And then what I'll do is I'll pull open the actual basic template for you here that you get with that pack, and we'll create one. What's up, Sheila? How are you? Awesome, Yvonne. All right, let's do this. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to go File and Open. And I am just going to open. So you'll see these are all the new templates that you'll see now. Okay? And the one that you want to open is the base template. So there's our base template, and you'll see we have a couple different things in here. We have, if you ungroup it, Control U, we have kind of that base outline. That's where we're going to drop it in there, whatever kind of pattern we have. And then we have the actual cutouts with the cup part, and then where the logo is going to go. So I'm going to turn this to yellow just so you guys can see it a little bit better. All right? So that's yellow. I'm going to come over here, and we are just going to draw a square. Square doesn't matter what size the square it is. It doesn't need to be the same size or anything. And let's just say, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to do like a tiger print one? Do you have the base template? Yes, I added the base template to the pack from Monday. Yes, Janessa. SVG file or CDR, correct. Yep. So let's say I want to do, just off the start, I'll do one that say we want to do polka dots. So I'm going to copy and paste. So I have two squares there, and I'm going to make one of the squares blue. I want polka dots, so I'm going to come over to my magic patterns, and I can click on the polka dots right there, highlight it, get rid of that outline, and I want it to be pink and black polka dots. There you go. And then I can take these pink and black polka dots, I can group them together, bring them over here, and drop them onto the cup. And then I'm good to go. Right? So, again, if I want to do something different, maybe I'm going to do, I'll just turn this one black. Maybe I wanted to do another pattern in here, and I wanted kind of this leopard pattern, or I wanted any one. Let me see, I'll move them around. I can change these to anything I want, okay? I want this one here. Good to go. Group it together, click on the yellow, shift click on that, and now that's fit perfectly for the cup. Come back, show you another one here. Let's say I wanted the chevron print. There's my chevron print. Control G to group it together. Magic templates. And then there's my chevron print on the cup. So all of these magic patterns, that's kind of how easy they work. You just click on one of the patterns, change it to whatever colors you're going. So let's just say we were going to do this in a glitter heat transfer vinyl. So I'm going to come over here to Caesar Glitter, and I want to do this in a black glitter, and I want that part to be in a, what do you want to do, like a silver glitter, blue glitter, aqua glitter, maybe this aqua color glitter, okay? Highlight it, group it together, bring it over here, and drop it into that template. And then once I have it in this template, here's the thing. I can take this now, send it to the back, okay? And I'm going to bring these two areas to the front. I want to knock out the circle of where that's going to go through. So now that's going to be kind of the Starbucks logo showing through there. And then what I want to do is I'm going to do what we call an intersect. So I'm going to click on this, shift click on the background, and I'm going to do an intersect. So what that does is it gives me my template right there. Right? And then this pattern is done and ready to go. And I saw somebody just ask, what if you wanted to add a custom name inside there? You could easily add a custom name. So if I wanted to add a name on this, and I did Madison, and I'm going to come over here and let's do our Flutter script. Let's just make it a little bit larger. Let's rotate it around here. And I could throw that on there if I wanted to. And I could even knock it through the black part if I wanted as well. So remember, I can do all of this layering glitter on glitter because I'm using Bling Anything material, not layering it onto a t-shirt or something, right? All right, so which one do you want to make today? I saw a lot of people saying more the tiger print. Do you want to do that one? Let's do it. I'm going back and let's do, which one do you like? This animal print here? And do you want to do, what do you think? Like a black and copper and black? You want to do a darker one like that? We can do that. And then if we want to, we could even throw custom name on it or something. Obviously, the whole point is to kind of show you what it's going to look like on the cup. Let's do it. I think that looks pretty sweet. And let's see if it has enough change to it. So, I'm going to take both of these, group it together, come over to my template, shift click to that, and I'm going to drop it on there, right? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm going to send it back one, And I'm going to take the circle and that part and do a back minus front. It is like a Cincinnati Bengals cuff, isn't it? And then send that to the back. And I'm just going to show you, I'm going to clear out that gray part. So then we want to do the intersect. And once we do that, we get this. And then this is basically our template ready to go. The cup just lost value. All right, and I think I have some orange and black here. All right, now that we have this, I'm going to ungroup it. Let's make sure my sizing's good. I'm still at 11.3 inches. Right up there, that's kind of the magic number we want to be at, 11.3 inches. And let me go to templates. I'm laughing at the Bengals comments. And vinyl overcut. And then there's my 2 cuts for the design. All right? And then honestly, that little area, I'm not even worried about it. It probably won't weed because that's super, super tiny. But if it doesn't, you're not going to miss it anyway, right? So we are going to do, the back part is going to be all the orange, this one here, and then this is going to be the black. Okay, so this big area of the orange, this area here is the black. My graph text being delivered today. That's freaking awesome, Nancy. Congratulations. All right, so let's head over here. Facebook, I'm going to bring you guys over this way. Let me flip you around, Facebook. All right, Facebook, we're all good to go. YouTube, let me switch screens for you guys real quick and get over to the production cameras. That looks good there. And let me move this over so I can see what we're doing over here as well. Beautiful. What's up, Jerry? How are you? All right. So first thing I need to do is I need to find some vinyl. And we are going to use orange or copper. So we're going to use copper glitter here. And the copper is going to be, again, our big cut. And this is 20 inches wide. And a lot of people always ask me this. They're like, Matt, can you cut 20-inch wide material on the 15-inch graph tech? Yes, you can. The only thing you can't do is get the full 20 inches cut, okay? So, for example, I'm going to have a little area off to the side about this big here that it's not going to be able to get to. And then same thing on this side as well. But the cool thing is technically you don't have to, it'll probably be easier to feed it in from the front. You don't have to trim it down because it does fit in the 15-inch cutter. You just can't cut 20 inches wide. Does that make sense to everybody? So, I'm all the way to the edge there, all the way to the edge here. So you can see there's a little bit on this side and a little bit on this side where it's basically not going to be able to get to. Good with that. Let's lock that down and hit 1. All right, good to go with that. So with the glitter, I'm going to cut the main area first. So I'm coming back over to the software here. And on YouTube, you should be able to see this. And we are going to go highlight, launch, cut plot CM4. The copper color is nice, isn't it? I agree. And then I'm going to start with, I should be doing a test cut, but just to be safe, I'm going to do a force of 20 because, again, this is my older blade. Just making sure it's not cutting through, which it's not, which I'm good. That's cutting my weed box around it just so it's easier to see where my cut is. And then I'm always going to check where that cut line is. I know that scrap on that side there doesn't look like much, but again, we could easily customize some hats, some shoes, different things with that little area right there, okay? Can you? Oh, that's funny. All right, I'm going to trim these off so I can save those for scraps. And let's bring this out of here. I'm hoping the orange and black, like this copper and black, I'm hoping it shows up good enough. I think it will. Only one way to find out, right? You know I like to waste the material and test it. So this looks like it's plenty big enough material-wise. The cricket, just cross your fingers, yes, right? All right, so same thing to the edge there, edge here. Now, again, I'm going to rotate my cut. So the biggest thing I want to do is I always like to, and you guys let me know if you do this. Check this out. If I bring this down here, I'm just basically going the full length of what I would cut there just to make sure, because I had trimmed this with my hand, right? So if I trimmed it a little bit off and it started feeding down and went off of the actual material, then my entire cut's ruined, right? So I always like to, whenever I load a new piece of material in like that, I always like to feed it down real quick just to make sure, because had it been just a little bit off, then I lose that entire cut and waste all this material. It had nothing to do with the cutter, right? It just had to do with me trimming it off and not in a perfect line. All right, so what I'm doing, coming back to the software here, and I'm done with that one, and now we're going to do this cut. I'm going to go Launch, Cut Plot CM4. I'm going to rotate it. That looks good there. And then we'll do the same force of 20. And honestly, before I even started that cut, I probably should have tested this. But I don't know if you guys can see it. Can you guys see here on YouTube my cut lines? Because I could see my cut lines, and I'll show you guys as well, Facebook. Because I could see my cut lines, I knew that I had enough pressure on it. So I knew I was good to go. Yeah, let's go. Remember, hit that like button. Let's do it. And then I'm going to just kind of trim around this a little bit, just so I don't have to use as much Bling Anything material. Because remember, you always want this cut within your Bling Anything material. And I am actually, I don't know, I have a couple mixed in here. I'm actually using, hold on. It looks like the Galaxy Black. Hey, that's your fault for saying you're a Bengals fan. All right, so hopefully my pressure was good here. We will see here in just a minute. As I can always tell by just when I fold it up a little bit and see, and it looks like I'm good. Let's see if I pull to the edge here. Yeah, looks like it's good. So the biggest thing when we're doing a design like this is I don't know, and I'll bring you guys down here a little bit. Facebook, can you guys see me weeding this? What's up, Jim? How you doing, buddy? So because I've never done this design in this actual pattern, sometimes it's hard to see where all of your actual lines are, right? So what I always recommend, and exactly what I'm not doing, is looking at your actual cut file on your computer screen to see what you need to weed. And what I try to do is see how I'm pulling it this way, down at that angle. The reason why I'm pulling it down at that angle is because I know there's no sharp, if I were pulling it this way, that little tight corner right there might have pulled up. You know what I'm saying? So, working my way down here. Would this be easier if I looked at the screen? Probably, but I need to be able to see your questions as well. So I have a choice. My TV here is either going to show your questions or the screen. And I'm choosing your questions right now. All right, coming along this edge here. That looks good. The nice thing about this, though, honestly, is even if you do miss a piece, nobody's going to see because you have the full orange background back behind it anyway. Let's go there, pulling up from the bottom here. Again, to try and not hit any of those tight corners. All right, feel like I'm pretty good with this. So now I just need to find these inside areas here. And again, since I'm not looking at it on my screen, I'm just going to do kind of the fold test. What I do is I fold it. When I see an area come up, then you can kind of pull from there. That looks good. And then this edge as well. Yes, Karen, right? Man, I hope there's a season. Hope there's actually a season this year where we can see Mr. Brady do his work. And let's see, it looks like there might be one spot in here left. And I feel like I got all of it. That looks good. I'm going to check right here. Oh, there's one little area there. And again, I'm just kind of eyeballing it and seeing, okay, that area looks thicker than it should. So there we go. All right. Let's go ahead. Trim around here. We'll get these lined up. Get our Bling Anything material. And get this thing pressed. And let me see real quick. Yes, this is the Galaxy Black. So it has kind of the different color speckles inside it as well. All right. So what I want to do first is just pop this onto here and make sure everything's lining up nice. That looks good there. That looks good there. Bring it down to there. So everything's looking good there. And you can see just layering glitter directly on glitter. And then the cup will show up through that area. Now I need to grab Bling Anything material. Let's see where it is. Now with the Bling Anything material, okay, how does glitter on glitter hold up to washing? Holds up great. Let me give you an example. This cup here, where did my mug go? Oh, right here. This cup here, 3 white glitter, red glitter, and green glitter has been through the dishwasher over 30 times. And then this has been through the dishwasher 12 times now. Over 30 times, glitter on glitter. So, glitter on t-shirt, no good. Glitter onto a Bling Anything material, you're good to go. All right, so 12-inch wide material, 11.3 inches wide, so that works out perfect. And then I'm going to trim that there, and let's head over to the heat press. So right now I have my heat press set at 310 degrees, okay? So heat press at 310 degrees. What side, I want you guys to tell me, what side of the Bling Anything material do we press to? Do we press to the shiny side or the dull side? Shiny side or dull side? What do you think? And yes, I did, well, I have it here. This is the black rainbow as well that we did. Yes, we're going to press to the shiny side. And obviously I'm going to press the orange first. And let me see if I can get this light on here as well. There we go. Make it a little bit brighter in here. Pressing to the shiny side. I'm going to go right about there. That looks good. Let's flip that over. And I'm going to go for about 4 to 5 seconds. You guys lost me on Facebook? No, Facebook, we're still good, right? So 4 to 5 seconds, and then we will slowly peel that off. And now our orange glitter is in place, or actual name is copper glitter. Our copper glitter is in place. Now, I'm going to take my Galaxy Black and get this lined up. So the biggest thing I'm looking at is my inside circle and my edges. That looks beautiful there. Let's go ahead and drop this over here. And now I'm going to go about 8 seconds for my last press. You don't really need to worry about shrinking too much on this, but just to be safe, I always do it at about 4 seconds for that first press. If this were a 3-color design, I would do 4 seconds, then 4 seconds, then 8 to 10. All right, so just going to let this cool a little bit. And let's go ahead and bring it over here since we're done with it. Let me grab you guys over here, get you guys a better view. Facebook, let me get you guys over here, get you guys a nice view as well. There we go. And now that we're cooled down, I can pull this off. Now remember, with this right here, we are going to trim around all of this anyway. So all of this glitter that you see on the edges, all of that means nothing, okay? Don't even worry about any of that. So now that we have kind of our base layout and our template all done, now I'm just going to grab a pair of scissors. Yes, you can layer glitter on top of glitter as long as you're not doing it onto clothing. So just the easiest way to think of it is if you are going to put it through the dishwasher, or I'm sorry, through the washing machine and like tumbling through a washing machine or a dryer, then you're no good. But if you're putting it on Bling Anything material, you can actually put this and the cup through a dishwasher. That's pretty awesome. And I have one cup with Bling Anything. It's got glitter heat transfer vinyl and rhinestones, and I've been testing it for years now. It's been through the dishwasher over 100 times, and it's still perfect. Pretty freaking amazing. You might just be doing it the opposite way, All-Star. You might be doing it the opposite way. It's probably just one of your layers. I'll do it again and show you when we get back there. Like if you click one of them wrong and you click, let's say, your design first instead of the area first or so on, that's where it can mix up on you. But then as soon as you do it wrong one time, then you get extra layers in there that can affect it. So I'll show you again. And then you can see I'm trimming right to the edge of this. Okay? Right to the edge because I don't want any excess. I want all glitter. Boom. And then this inside area, you can do an X-Acto knife. Okay? Or what I like to do is I just kind of poke a hole in there and just come in here and trim it from here. And you want this because you're still going to get that kind of glitter on the Bling Anything material, and then the Starbucks logo won't show through as good. So I'm just kind of trimming around this circle here. There we go. And now we have our template. So technically this template right here, if you feel comfortable with it, if you made a video on it, you could just send it to a customer's like this, right? If they had a specific type of cup that they used. But I do want to show you a little trick on when you're applying these that make it easier. All right, so when you're applying one of these cups, I always like to do a wet application so I can move it around a little bit still. And then what I also like to do is only open up part of the adhesive off the start, okay? What's up, Vanessa? How are you? What's up, Melissa? So what I mean by that is I'm actually going to release the carrier sheet to expose my adhesive. Now my adhesive is exposed, right? And then I'm going to pull this all the way off past where the circle is. And trim that. And then I'm going to trim this here and stick this back on there. Okay? Does that make sense to everybody why I did that? The reason why I did that is so when I come over and put this onto my cup here, it's not just going to adhere to it and I'm not going to be able to move it around at all. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray my cup and I'm going to spray my adhesive here as well. And what that's going to allow me to do is put this on my cup and still move it around, right? So now I can get this and say, okay, that looks pretty good there. I can wrap it all the way around. I probably want to push a little bit this way. And now I can kind of keep adjusting this. That looks good. That looks good. I'm feeling pretty comfortable with that. So it's kind of sticking in the middle here, but not much. I can still kind of adjust it a little bit, right? But what's cool about it is now once you feel like you got that spot and you're all lined up, now you just hold this side, peel this off, right? Just peel that side off and bring this around and form it into place. And then same thing on this side. Again, you can even see the water dripping out of it. That's okay. And then bring this side over. And now I'm just going to work on lining these up. That looks good there. Oh man, that looks beautiful there. Let's try this edge here. Pull that tight there. And now I'm just sealing it down. And there we go. And look how nicely all that lined up. It's pretty cool, isn't it? And then look at how freaking badass this cup is already. Complete glitter. Still got the little areas to say how many shots you want and everything. No, the pattern does. Isn't that amazing? The pattern almost matches perfect at the seam. Pretty damn close, isn't it? And you can just kind of push this around with your thumbs depending on how perfect you want to get it. And now that's done. And like I said, I could have put a custom name on there. I could have done a lot of different things. But the big thing is, like I was telling you guys, people have been doing these cups for a long time, all right? What my goal is always when I'm sharing stuff like this and doing stuff like this, my goal is to try to show you something different that people aren't doing right now. How many of you, be honest with me, how many of you out there have seen a complete glitter Starbucks cup wrap like this one before you saw my American flag one or this with a full wrap that's this easy to do? You haven't, right? You've seen a lot of sign vinyl ones, right? You've seen a lot of, and don't think I'm not already making a rhinestone one as well. So I could have accented the circle with rhinestones, right? I also could have put rhinestones within my pattern, right? So you can get crazy. But that's the goal, is you always want to, don't pay attention. Here's what I do. I see what other people are doing, but I don't try to do what they're doing. I see what other people are doing, I try to make it better. And I try to think of new ways to do it, something outside the box that's going to look really cool. This, obviously, I think, drop the top on there. We can throw, oh, got to throw the straw on first. And there we go. There's our completed cup. Is that not sweet? Yeah, with actual glitter on the cup, correct. But not where you can just easily customize a name and so on, right? Pretty cool, isn't it? All right, I'm going to switch back over here to this camera. Give me a second here. There we go. Let me shut this bad boy off. So, I actually got the cups directly from Starbucks. They were $3 each. And some of the Starbucks are hard to find them at. Find them at the Starbucks that, like in malls and Targets and stuff like that, are normally the easiest to find them at. So cost breakdown for this cup, I can get that for you. Here, let me switch around here. Let me switch Facebook over here. So you're probably looking at about, depending on what you get your Bling Anything at, as far as how much you're purchasing, you're probably looking at about $1.50 in Bling Anything. So you've got a decent amount of Bling Anything cost. And then if I were to take this area here, and I got my black glitter and my orange glitter, this is based off of only buying 5 feet at a time of glitter. So you're looking at pretty close to $2.66. Most people are buying more than 5. I mean, this is probably your worst case scenario pricing wise that it's showing right here. So worst case scenario, you're looking at about $3.50 for a 2-color with Bling Anything material cost. Best case scenario, if you're buying Bling Anything in a bigger quantity, if you're buying your glitter heat transfer vinyl in a bigger quantity, then you're going to be looking at probably about $1.50 to $2 would be my guess. So what's really cool about it is, I mean, we didn't even know what we were going to make 30 minutes ago, right? We just created this pattern real quick, and the pattern's pretty cool, isn't it? I think the copper and the black looks freaking sweet. Do you guys like the color combination on this? I think it looks really good. It pops. Does it not? So taking this here like this, super, super easy to be able to create it. All right, so let me show you again, because I know some more people are in here, kind of how we created this cup. And All-Star, I'll show you, see if we can run into what you're running into right now. Where to get the layout of the cup. So the layout for the cup, the base template and everything, where you're going to find that on the website is scroll down the main page a little bit, and you're going to see it right here, the 24-ounce cup mini pack. Now, remember with the sale that we have going on right now for 4th of July, all right, it's not going to be $30 for you. So if you add it to your cart and then you proceed to check out, it's going to be $9 for the entire pack. So you will get the USA flag design in that pack. You will get the mermaid pattern in that pack. And I'll show you the other ones. You'll get this tiger print pattern. You'll get kind of the checkerboard, the argyle, the chevron, the giraffe. So all of those come within this pack. Not necessarily, because the cost of the template, I mean, you get the whole pack for $9. Every time you make a new one, that cost is going to go down. So if you make 10 of them, now it's down to 90 cents, but not even necessarily, because you're only using one of the 7 templates that you get, right? Oh, yeah, let me switch screens here. Sorry. Boom. Got it swapped around. All right, so let me show you how I actually did it real quick. So if I want to go in here, and I'll do it from scratch again just so you guys can see. So I'm going to go and open. Now remember, the pack that's on sale today, okay? Do you want to save the reverted? No. Oh, it's because I have this one. Hey, Ellen Chandler, welcome to the Major League membership. Appreciate your support. So I'm just hitting Control-Z to go back here a few. There we go. So there's our base layout. okay? And this is what you get within the pack as well. The Magic Pattern Pack, where that is and what I'm using is you need the wizard for the Magic Pattern Pack, okay? So you can use all of these templates and stuff. This pack right here comes as an SVG file. It's ready to go, okay? If you have a Cricut, if you have a Cameo, doesn't matter. You can make all of these designs. They're all ready for you. However, if you want to make your own designs and your own template layouts, that's what I use the Magic Pattern Pack for. So the Magic Pattern Pack is discounted $100. I just did this in the All-Star Live the other day, and they're the ones who kind of talked me into doing this today. But it's discounted $100. When you add this to your cart, okay, and you go to proceed to checkout, let me go ahead and take this out of there. That entire pack is $45. So you do need the wizard to use this pack, though, and let me show you what it does. So here's our layout here, and I'm just going to turn this, let's say, black. Let's say I wanted to make this tiger print that we just did, okay? So to do that, here's what I'm going to do. If I have that orange, I'm going to copy and paste and put a black layer on top of it. And then I'm going to come over to my pattern pack. Now, if you don't know how to open your pattern pack, within the wizard, you hit on the Dockers right here, and you just do Magic Patterns. So Dockers, Magic Patterns, and that'll open your pattern pack if you have it. All right? So I'm just going to click on the Animal Print 1, and then there's my design. Highlight it. Now I need to group it together, All-Star. That may be what you were doing. It needs to be grouped together. Then I'm going to click on the yellow, hold Shift. What do I want to go into that yellow? I want this to go into it. And then under the Edit tab, I'm going to right-click on Magic Templates. And there you go. Pretty awesome, right? So that's the biggest thing, is just using that Magic template to drop it in there, and then it's just going to form around it. So let me go over here again. If I take it and I say I want to have a chevron look, boom. There's kind of a different look of a chevron look. I highlight it, I group it together, boom, drop it in there, and now it's the chevron cup. It's kind of like a power clip, except it's keeping it all vector files and everything, and it's rounding it with the design. So a power clip's going to kind of drop it in there straight. It's rounding it with the design so that when you put it on the cup, it stays straight. If you're adding text, do you add it to it before you use the Magic template? No. So you would add the text once you do this. So that's if I wanted just a one-color version of it. But let me take this here, highlight, group it together, yellow, shift-click, right-click, and now I need to start getting this ready. So first thing I need to do with this is, obviously I need where the logo is going to go, do my back minus, well, once I have that, I want to do my back minus front, right? So this is grouped together and back minus front. So that's showing through. And then if I wanted to cut out that area, I want to do that intersect. So select both of them, intersect, and that's that. And now when you have your template, this is where you can add your name to it. And what's cool about it, when you add a name, let's just say we did Maddie. And I'm going to come over here and use my Flutter script. And I want Maddie to go right here. All right? I want Maddie to go there. But I want Maddie to knock through the entire thing. I could come over here to my live template editor, and I could remove shapes behind and do a contour. And let's weld this together and do a magic boundary, and now that knocked through the entire design. See that? And then that white would actually be the Starbucks cup showing through a little bit. But what that does is it makes it really pop so you can really read the custom name that you have on the cup as well. And you'll be able to, and that's the thing. That's what that's what Kristen did, is basically took the layout of the template and adjusted it a little bit. So that's why I kind of show you how I created the template, because then you have the ability to be able to make it for your own cup, right? You got it. Use the name Karen. Anything you have, you can re-download and update anything. Yes, yes. Kim, that's a great question. I'm going to test it out. Does anybody know if these reusable cups are dishwasher safe? Just the cups in general? Yeah, so it actually cuts out the orange, and then the black would be all one cut. Correct. So all of that black would be one. Yes, top rack. Okay, there you go. So, and either way, I'm going to test these out. I'm going to throw all of these. They told me to hand wash them when I bought mine. I'm going to throw all of them in the top rack of the dishwasher and try it out, just to see. If it ruins it, it ruins it. And then I can tell you guys it ruined it. The biggest, well, when you add regular sign vinyl, I don't recommend washing. But when you're using Bling Anything is dishwasher safe. That's the big thing. That's the big benefit to Bling Anything. So like this one, probably not as much. This one, I wouldn't have a problem. Oh, it says on the bottom of the cup, top rack. Does it really? I can't read that. So Sharon said it says on the bottom of the cup, top rack. Top rack dishwasher safe. Sweet. So I'm going to wash every single one of these and see which ones last. Heck yeah. No, these are made for cold drinks. So not microwave, correct. Man, we rolled through it today. That was super quick round here today. I'm flipping around here for Facebook, bringing you guys back. How hard will it be to do a design like that with sign vinyl as far as layering them? The biggest thing with sign vinyl is just probably creating registration marks. Honestly, sign vinyl won't be as easy as these. Are the magic patterns available individually? No, they're not individually because we have so many of them. You can see when I flip around here. Let me open it back up. As I scroll down, there's different baseball patterns and softball patterns and football and hockey and cheerleading. So this is one we were just talking about the other day, remember? I'll show you guys. How cool would this be when it comes winter, right? And we did something like this. I'm going to turn this into just a kind of a silver and copy and paste hockey ball. Oh, that was funny. I was saying softball and hockey at the same time. I just went straight hockey ball. And let's do like a bluish color. So if I took this blue right here and I came over and did this, and I had some snowflakes, right? And I probably want the snowflakes to be blue. So let's do it the opposite. Let's make that white glitter and this there. Highlight that. And then we can just group it together, bring it to here. And now we got the cup with snowflakes on it. Glitter snowflakes. I'll flip you guys around. Sorry, Facebook. So now we have the glitter snowflakes. And if you wanted to, you could put Santa on it. You can do whatever you want. Like I said, you can do a scene like I did with this cup here. You just basically drop the scene in there and it's done. And that's how I did this cup. And this one's probably, even though I love the Reflect, the TRW Blast one with the mermaid that we did, this one's probably my favorite only for the fact that I used all of my favorite materials. I used the Reflect, I used the brick, I used the glitter, and I used the black rainbow. I just popped in. What materials are you using? Materials I'm using, the biggest thing is the Bling Anything material, but then the cup that we made today, we used copper glitter and Galaxy black glitter pressed to the Bling Anything to make this cup here. Yes. Freaking sweet. Yes, you'll be able to watch this video after. You'll be able to watch it after we're done here. And if you go to YouTube, you'll see all the different camera angles to be able to see everything. Oh, you guys want the lights on, lights off test? Man, okay, hold on. I'm going to have to do it through Facebook for YouTube, okay? Let's do lights on, lights off test. Let's go to this view here. And I'm going to need to bring a couple of them. Hold on. Let me turn off the lights here. This camera here will be good. All right. And then we got, this one is a lights on, lights offer. This one is, and this one is. All right. Which one you want first? We'll start with the Reflect. So this is the TRW Reflex sign vinyl. And lights on. You can see what the reflective does. Lights off, lights on, lights off. That one's pretty cool. I'll save the other one to last because that's the best. But this one here, lights on. Now we get the rainbow look. So sweet, isn't it? And then the ocean blue as well is a reflective. So once the lights are off again, boom, then back to normal. And then the coolest of any of them, this guy here. Check it out. You guys ready for this? Boom. So crazy. Is that not crazy there? And then when the lights are off again, boom. And then this is the one I did yesterday that I just showed you. These are probably my two favorite here. It does. It looks like two different cups, doesn't it? It's crazy. All right. Flip it around here. Let me switch you guys back here. Let's get our lights back on back here. But how easy was, I mean, you guys see the way the template is, how easy it was to wrap this thing to look perfect like this, right? So, I saw somebody ask, how long would it take to make? I'm guessing if I had this template already done, it would take me, I'm going to say 10 minutes to make a cup. It would take me 10 minutes. From the cutting to the weeding to the pressing to the wrapping, because the wrap fits so easy. Is the sign vinyl dishwasher safe? Sign vinyl, not as much. I would probably recommend with sign vinyl hand washing. With the bling anything is dishwasher safe. This cup I would probably be at least $22 to $25. I would probably be $22 to $25. Because I would throw a custom name on it in black, which isn't any extra material for me anyway. And you'll see most people just with regular sign vinyl are $15 to $20. And you got about $3 for the cup, probably about $2 to $3 in material cost. You are at the right place. Yes, you are. Would you use a contour to cut out the bling anything? No, I just like trimming it with a pair of scissors. It's honestly easier that way. It takes about 30 seconds to trim it, and you can't see my scissor cut at all. It's going to be more time consuming to load up the bling anything into your cutter, cut the contour out, make sure that it's right, and then trying to line up everything with the bling anything. It's going to be more work. That's going to be more difficult to do. The 2 is done in reflective, yes. Yes, this is brick, and then the TRW blast reflect. Why? Did I hit a light area where it shined or something? I think, I haven't done it yet, but if you were to do it on a tumbler, I'm pretty positive that if you put epoxy over it, it isn't going to cause any issues with it. I love this job and buy everything. We'll buy some more supplies. My husband says your show is worse. That's awesome, Morgan. Matt, on your Reflex Blast Bling Book page, what font did you use? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't even know what font I used, honestly. I just used a basic bold font, and then I threw a little bit of like an italic slant to it. And we're thinking about, I want your guys' opinion. I want your opinion. A few people have said that the fluorescent red almost looks more like a coral color. The fluorescent red. I mean, fluorescent always looks different, right? So we're trying to decide if we're going to, like, I don't really want to change the color of it to coral because I don't really know that it's necessarily a coral either. But what do you guys think on the fluorescent red? Are you good with it just being called fluorescent red? As you know, fluorescent colors always look different than obviously the regular colors. But it almost has, I guess when I look at it, it could have kind of a coral look to it, right? I'm just worried some people have in their mind what coral looks like, and I'm thinking just keep it, yeah. But that's why I made this sheet as well, to obviously be able to show all of you guys. It is. It's kind of like a reddish orange. But yeah, I think when people think of coral, they're going to think of a completely different color, and then they'll be even more confused with it, right? Yeah, and like we're saying, fluorescent looks different either way, right? Yeah, you guys can call it whatever you want. That's true. What's the opening on the side for? The opening on the side is for, on the cups you're saying, that is, it just lines up to where they do the little check marks. So if you don't want that there, you can just delete those nodes out. I just like it because then they can still put like 2 shots or whatever. And honestly, what I think would be pretty cool is if you put with vinyl whatever their kind of drink is. So you have the option of just taking those little notches out so it doesn't have that kind of rectangle to fit that area. Completely up to you guys. Just call it fluorescent blood orange. All right, so let me show you guys what the deals are real quick. And where are we at likes-wise? We're at 180. We need 20 more likes real quick so we have 2 mini pack giveaways. Let's go. Yeah, you can take the circle out in the middle if you want, whatever you want. Correct. So if you're doing a cup other than a Starbucks cup, you can take that circle out in the middle. It's just a matter of, I'm not sure if it's going to fit perfectly that cup, because every cup's going to have a little bit different dimension on it, right? Just got my cutter today. Awesome, Roberto. All right, so let me show you here on the website. Let me flip you guys around so you guys can see it as well. We're at 198. Let's go. Oh, we just got a hater in the house. 200. Ding, ding, ding. All right, so check it out. On the main website, what you're going to see is 4th of July sale going on right now, okay? Any vinyl that you can print on with, if you have like a VersaCam or something, you can definitely, there's plenty of printable heat transfer vinyls and signed vinyls, Mike. So, deals for 4th of July sale. 70% off for the week. 70% off all designs, artwork packs, mini packs, and fonts. That will automatically discount for you. $100 store credit for the GraphTech vinyl cutter plus free artwork. 30% off Korean low lead hot fix, AB, and studs. 15% off all the diamond cut stones, flat back and hot fix. $10 off each roll of Magic Flock. And then all vinyl, bling anything, all the stuff I've been using today and all of these things, 10% off all signed vinyl and heat transfer vinyl, okay? That includes application tape, squeegees, pick tools, all that stuff, okay? Next thing we have here is Design a Day giveaway. Most of you know about this. We put up a new SVG file every day, so we've been doing it for over 3.5 months now. This week, we're doing all kind of patriotic type designs. So you got the little firecracker design, and then you got the stars and stripes shawl design. So any of you guys that are new, every single day, We list them for about 24 to 48 hours, and then we swap it out. So just set a little reminder on your phone. You can go grab the free design every day on the website. And to get to that, you just go to Featured and then Design a Day Giveaway. Over 100 free designs so far. Yes, thanks, Matt. All right, now, the other thing, featured supplies. This is where you're going to see all of this is the reflective heat transfer vinyl. Betty, welcome to the Major League membership. Appreciate your support. So, the tumbler cups right here, 70% off. The Magic Pattern Pack, remember, please remember, you do need the wizard for the Magic Pattern Pack, okay? The Galaxy Black is easy to weed, yes. I find the Galaxy Black easier to weed than some of the others. You can see the cut lines a little bit better, I think, too. So the Magic Pattern Pack is normally $250. With the deal for today, it's $100 off. With the 4th of July sale and 70% off of that, it goes down to $45. So that will last for 24 hours. All-Star members got a little benefit ahead of time before everybody else for the All-Star membership training the other day. But now that we did it in the live here, you guys get the deal. So, shoot me some questions. What do you guys got? Oh, and also, guys, real quick, tomorrow, Sean has another free wizard training, and he's going to be going over basics of the pricing calculator. So, if you want to learn how to use the pricing calculator better in the wizard, it's a free training tomorrow from 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock. Got it? Sweet. Yeah, no, the glitters aren't normal. I mean, as long as you're cutting the glitters right, they're not difficult to weed. Some of the glitters are just more difficult to see the cut lines. Do you use any other HTV on these cups or just reflective? No. So Jennifer, I'm not sure if you saw, this one has glitter, it has reflective, it has brick. So this is the thick kind of 3D effect brick heat transfer vinyl. So I always try to use the little bit thicker ones because some of the thinner, like Easy Weed, is more difficult. The reflectives are on sale, 10% off on the sale that we got going on. What else we got? Going to make mailbox numbers with the black reflective sign vinyl and make a video. Heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Matt. Do it, buddy. Nicole, what was the girly rhinestone pack again? Remind me. I know I have them all written down. Yes, if you any vinyls that you're weeding, if you kind of heat up your bottom platen, get it warm, and then peel it from there, makes it so much easier. The big thing, MB, is the wizard makes Corel easier. So it's almost more difficult to learn Corel than get the wizard, because that's the whole point of the wizard, to simplify Corel. The gold glow of the black reflective, it is sweet, isn't it, Dale? I agree. Jennifer, what reflective isn't showing in the sale? Let me know. You do need Corel. The wizard is built onto Corel. The pack, if you already have something, the pack will just install them all. Awesome, Eric. Nice. Oh, for like rhinestone decals? Is that what you're talking about, Nicole? Like flowers and stuff? Flowers, hearts, butterflies for rhinestone decals? Is that right? Am I remembering right? You can order it after. You can order after. Yes, you mirror the image for cups because it's still heat transfer vinyl. You're still pressing it to the bling anything. I got you, Nicole. Yes, I know that I know for a fact that that is on the list. You got it, no problem, Leisha. All right, let's pick our 2 mini pack winners real quick. I'm gonna hop over here, bring them in. We're gonna make this quick and simple. I'm just gonna highlight a name. Top name that I highlight is 1 mini pack winner. Whoever's name is underneath that person is the 2nd mini pack winner. I'm gonna give you a minute, leave a comment. Remember, no spamming. So if I see your name on there more than 2 times, remember that's considered spamming. All right. Picking the winner now, and our winner is this person here. I got Marcia L and S Major. And making sure no spamming. I'm not seeing any spam. Marcia L and S Major, you guys are the winners for the mini pack of choice. Now, I'm also going to pick, at one point YouTube, at one point Facebook was over 100. So we have 1 winner that we need to pick from on Facebook. So Facebook, get your comments in right now. Facebook, get your comments in. I'm going to pick a winner on Facebook here in about 2 minutes. Siri's trying to help me out. I'm always so late on Thursdays. All right. You guys ready, Facebook? Facebook, did you get your comments in? Getting ready to pick our mini pack winner on Facebook in 30 seconds. Here we go. Facebook, scrolling through, picking a winner, and our winner on Facebook stopping on this person right here. I got Ann Norman Young. Or is it Ann or Annie? Annie or Ann Norman Young. You are the winner for a mini pack of choice on Facebook. Annie or Ann, which one is it? Either way, you're a winner. Sweet. So, I want your guys' opinion. I want your guys' opinion on what you think. What is your favorite cup? Okay? Which one is your favorite cup? Is it number 1, the mermaid with sign vinyl? Number 2, the American flag with reflective. Number 3, American flag with glitter. Number 4, the beach scene with glitter, reflective, and brick. Number 5, the black rainbow and ocean blast mermaid cup. Or number 6, the Bengals cup, we'll call it. The Bengals cup that we made today. What do you think? I did 1. So I got 5 is the mermaid. 4 and 5, the beach scene and the mermaid. 4 and 5, I got 2. I got 2 is the American flag. I got 3, the American flag glitter. 4 is the beach scene. 5 is the reflective mermaid cup, beach scene, beach scene, beach scene, Bengals cup, reflective sign vinyl. Man, everybody got a little bit of everything. What's crazy is this one, I don't even know. Oh, we just got a number 1 there. So it looks like the clear-cut winners were the beach scene and the black rainbow reflective, right? They're all pretty sweet, though. They're all pretty sweet, but again, different from heat transfer vinyl to sign vinyl and so on. All right. What other questions we got? So like I said, the Magic Pattern Pack sale, the $100 off plus 70% will go on for 24 hours. The template pack is still discounted plus 70% off. So that one is still ready to go. And then the crazy sale we have going on for 4th of July right now, 70% off all designs, no coupon codes needed, okay? 70% off of all designs. We got 10% off of all heat transfer vinyl, all sign vinyl, bling anything, all of our different materials. We got 30% off the Korean low lead stones, $10 off each roll of Magic Flock, so it's a good one. It's a good one. To redeem the prize, all you need to do is just shoot them an email. I'm about to message the call center, let them know who were our winners for today. And then you just email info@therhinestoneworld.com, let them know what mini pack you want, and they will drop it in your account for you. Bling anything goes on a hard surface, yes. Not to shirts, correct. I created all the designs in the TRW Design Wizard and CorelDRAW. So any of you guys that missed the beginning of this, I actually went through creating this cup and the template kind of from scratch. So just which videos where you teach the number 1? I did a TikTok on this, but I'm going to do a full tutorial video. The sale will go on through Sunday. I think it's through Sunday for the week. So you're good. The big thing is when we do the sales like this, we'll normally run out of some inventory. So just make sure you're good with that. We don't have the standard red Reflect HTV yet, Alan. We're still waiting on it. And the white as well. Cups and tumblers and the mock-ups are almost impossible. It's tough because it wraps around. And we can't put like a Starbucks cup. That's why the goal is to make it so easy for you guys to put all of your own kind of mock-ups in there, because then you can do it. Like we can't sell the Wizard and have a Starbucks cup in there. The TikTok name is just The Rhinestone World. Now I have to go to Starbucks for coffee. Yeah, you don't want the $15 ones, the $3 ones. Yes, check out the replay and you'll see how to do it. Yep. Just bought a Magic Pattern Collection Volume 1. You got it, Charles. All right, crew. Hey, you guys all have an amazing day. I'm sure I'll be on tomorrow. But remember, Sean has a free training tomorrow at 1 p.m. on showing you how to use the calculator within the wizard. It's going to be awesome. All right, crew. Appreciate all of you guys. You guys all have an amazing day. And I'll probably pop, who knows, I might pop back on live later this afternoon as well, or later tonight. All right, crew. Facebook, I'm out. Later. YouTube, appreciate all of you guys. You guys are all freaking awesome. We'll see you guys soon. Later.